It's Walter Van Dusen at NAB 2024. We're with this Alexander. Graciously is going to talk about his cages and etc. from Switzerland, but I persuaded that the founder of the company step in and give us an overview of the system. And I found these guys last year at the B&H Build Expo with Kyle, which is behind the camera. And I was intrigued by these because they are extremely well made in Switzerland, and you buy the cage once, but each time there's an upgrade to the camera, you can just buy specific attachments, like for example, the FX6, but the core of the cage you keep through your whole entire career, which I thought was really, really phenomenal, instead of having to throw away your cage every time you upgrade your camera, which we'll hear the backstory of how this company began, but this is made in Switzerland. I'm extremely high quality, and we have the founder of the company. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you too.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm using the EasyRig from the 69x9 booth. So I'm going to be not in the camera, but this is Walter using a worldwide scale, but I'm just going to give the spotlight to Alexander, the founder of this company, and he's going to give us a great overview of how it started and its philosophy and everything else. But I want this brand to be known on YouTube specifically because I don't see any videos from this.
This is the OCTAMAS Gear Swiss cage, and also we have Power Solution, and the company was founded in Switzerland, and it all is coming out from our rental house. We are running a rental, and we had always issues with cages, equipment, that stuff doesn't match together. That is, and we had wasted too much time in preparation and also the ACs. And so we were in development about for 2 years to find a system to have a long-living, sustainable system that carries on new cameras. And the base of our cages, we have 2 camera-specific plates, a top and a button camera-specific plate, and all other accessories, all other stuff is interchangeable, carries over even to new cameras. So if you're buying a cage for say for $2,000 and the new camera model is coming out, you will not buy an entire new cage. We are just buying 2 new plates for say about $500-600, and then you are set and go with the new camera. Everything is based on the RE dovetail standard on top and button. So it's industry standard. We have true optical center. That means we have the correct height for the rods on the button, on top, and on both sides of the camera. So if you're going to do vertical shooting in Instagram mode, you just slide the camera and the center stays. You don't have to adjust the tripod. And we have that feature on all cameras. Right now, we are supporting the RE cameras, the Mini LF, the Alexa 35. Then we have the Venice 1 and 2, the Rialto, over here the Burano, and then we have all red cameras, the Komodo X, Komodo, and many more. And features are, you can open up here the top interface plate, slide out the dovetail. If you're in a tripod mode, can get rid of everything. You have in prep a second dovetail prepared for gimbal use, and you can slide that one in on set, also on the button, and so you can easily switch from tripod to gimbal. Then another feature is you can open up the top handle, sliding it back and forth, or sliding it entirely out. We have a 50 mil or a 3/8 on the other side. Then you can extend the handle to a 2-bar configuration, 3-bar configuration, and we have the operator handle. You can adjust it in 30 degree all over the handle for the right position for the operator. Then we are doing power stuff. We have power stuff for the Red Raptor, for example. We have a power box in V mount or gold mount. We can connect it to our powered button interface plate, and that has the regular outs from Red, like time code gen lock. Then we have an BNC gen lock, We have a 3-pin fisher with trigger supported, the control port, power outs, also 3-pin fisher on the front. And then we have a new device for all DSMC3 cameras, a small power I/O distribution box. And we are getting here the export in, the 2-pin port, get power in, and then we distribute again, Genlock BNC, timecode Genlock, 2-pin out, feeding here an export to another export to a small HD monitor. Again, a nice fisher for the remote focus, taking the trigger to camera, control port, and another 2-pin. What's also new for NAB, we have step-up converter. So we have a new 24-volt power line, and this one is for Raptor XL now. And we are feeding to the camera regular 12-volt batteries, converting it to 24 volts, regulated power. The device has 300 watt strength, and it has an efficiency about 97%. And here on we have 2 3-pin 24 volts, 2-pin, XLR 4-pin in, also 12 volts. So all ins are 12 volt. The out here is 24 volts. And we have this one is for Raptor. The other one here is for the Alexa 35. It's great for documentary shooting because you can travel with smaller batteries, 98 watt batteries you can take on carry-on. And this one here is for the Venice 1 and 2. Delivering here it's dump, no connection because the camera only takes 12 volt. And here we have 24 volt going to the camera per cable, and same out here. Here is the latest. Actually, we made only 2 plates for the Sony Burano, the top and bottom interface plate, and the rest, it was already there. We could put on the camera, and we made here a new power box for the Burano. 12 volts with 2 RS Fisher, 24 volts, taking the trigger, and 2 2-pin and XLR 4-pin in. And we have a power riser on top of the camera that is taking in power here on the back and then distributing it to several 2-pin 12 volt and a 3-pin Fisher RS on front, 12 volt, and another 2-pin. And what is special about it is we take the start-stop signal out, the trigger out, and we have a cable translating it to the LAN port of the camera. Then we have another power device in the button. It just fits in our button interface plate, and it has again 2 2-pin, a 3-pin, and on the back, power is in and trigger is out. And this button interface plate works also with the Alexa 35 and with the Venice 1 and 2 because their cameras share the same height from the button to the optical center. So, and this is also new from us, the top interface plate for the Sony FX6. And again, RE dovetail, so you can slide in all our existing accessories. And the button interface plate is the same as from the Burano Venice 1 and 2. It has only 1 millimeter difference, and therefore we have a small riser you could put on, and then you have correct height again on the button too. So you can use on the FX6 also this power insert here. And also new our titanium rods in a matte finish, which makes them more sticky to put the motors on. And then another universal in the universal, it's universal DSLM cage for all smaller cameras. It starts with the Sigma FP and goes up to the Blackmagic pocket cameras. And also the Sony FX30, FX6, FX3 fit in here. And what is special about it, it has a height adjustable plate here. So you can, depending on the camera, you adjust the height to get the correct rod standard height. And then the smaller cameras are almost weak on the top. They often only have a hot shoe or only 1/4 inch screw, what is not really capable of to put a handle on or anything. and we made 2 sidearms to mount on the side of the cage and put there the top interface plate in. And this makes it really sturdy. And this one you can mount forward or backwards, and you can put, get the grip of the Blackmagic Pocket or the Sony A7. And you could also put in a free-fly amber. And with this cage, all other accessories work too. And we have a ring system where you can add a power box. This one can slide in and out, and you can also slide the power box to the left or to the right to get some balance on the rig. And yeah, the other thing is we have power cables, 2-pin, D-tap, 2-pin, that are really sturdy and long-lasting, like everything we have here on our cages. The cages are all made of 70-75 aluminum, so they are sturdy, and the threads in the cages, they will last a long time. All is about longevity and sustainable. Okay. This is for the Komodo and Komodo X, the top interface plate. And you have full view from the screen on top of the camera, and you can also access the menu buttons here. And you can slide in again the top handle and everything, or mount the top handle here directly. And you can use this button interface plate. You also can use on the Raptor. And to get the correct height, we have made a riser to fit the Komodo, put that one on here, and then you are correct height. And even if you upgrade from a Komodo to a Raptor, you just use the riser and can use this blade on the Raptor again.
How about the new Blackmagic camera? That seems to be the big buzz.
And what is in the works is that we support all 3 new Blackmagic cameras that are coming out. We are doing the drawings right now, and then doing the prototypes, and then we will be in production and ready when the camera is coming out. We will support the Pixis camera, the Cine 12K, and all the Cine 70K that is coming later that year. Oh, I'm not in front of camera guy.
No, you're being funny. He's fishing for compliment. I'm gonna close it.
I'm Alexander from OCTAMAS Gear, and thanks for stepping by here.
You did great.